Chief Meteorologist Zeke here. 2011, Christmas Eve morning. We're doing a retake on this video because my video assistant screwed up again. Oh, actually I did too. But anyway, we're down here at the farm pond today as the setting for this Christmas Eve special morning weather report. No bad weather moving into the area, no winter storms, so it isn't like you know how you normally see weatherman Zeke. This is just season greetings from Zeke the weatherman. So anyway, kind of is what it is. And every so often we find that we have to field some really bad ideas. And it's like I was down here kind of setting up, kind of figuring my spot where I was going to set up down here for my Christmas Eve morning, little spiel down here, and the Amish came down here. Why, the Amish children, or the Amish teenagers rather, and they had a very good idea. They had a very good idea that they wanted to run by me. They wanted to go ice skating out on the pond. They wanted to know if they could go ice skating out there in the pond. That looks like let me just show you here on the camera. We ain't gonna be able to zoom up, we're just using the flip video here. We're on a fucking budget, budget cuts and everything. We had to fire our diddler a while ago, and you know that. Look at that big open spot on the pond though. That would not have been a good situation. There would have been several hats floating out there in the middle of the water once they fell through. It would not be a good situation. I'm sure it would involve the coroner and the sheriff. And, I told him, I said, that wouldn't be ice skating, that'd be fucking swimming. That would not be a good situation at all. We would not even want to go there. And it did bring up this thought, though, that I had. I mean, what are they practicing for anyway? The Amish, I didn't know they ice skated. I'm always learning things new. Are they preparing for, a tour or a show, an ice skating show that they're going to take across the nation? Imagine that, Amish on ice. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, it's Emma Miller, and she comes skating out there. Well, yeah, probably floating too. That's a very good possibility, or swimming. And they'd be throwing the stuffed animals out there on the ice like they do for Michelle Kwan. But they'd probably leave them out there, and then in the spring and the ice would melt, and we'd have a bunch of fucking stuffed animals out there floating around, clogging up the overflow pipe. It just won't be a good situation. I'm going to also use this opportunity to talk about winter survival and wilderness survival. Can you imagine you're out in a jack shit place like this? Certain tools you should have on you. For one thing, I don't have them with me right now, but I always say is food. Nothing's better than Slim Jims or Aldi's beef sticks. I just say that. But then you got to get down to the more serious matters. You want to have something like this, like a hunting knife, survival knife type of deal going on right there, and these just fold right back in like that. You just got to push that thingy in like that. And I don't know what happened to my good knife, the Kershaw Whirlwind that I had, which was assisted opening knife. Some fucker stole that on me. But anyway, I know what you're thinking. When I'll just get the son of a bitch out here again. You're probably thinking, when I showed you this before, you're probably thinking, it ain't very safe, it's like, young man, where are your cut-resistant gloves at? Well, I don't know. Pretty fucking good question. That's what people at work would probably ask me, like, my co-workers or whatever. They man, get your cut-resistant gloves on. But I guess, I don't know. Write me up, I guess. But anyway, the other thing you want, because we're on the subject of winter survival, is you want a good firearm with you, a survival rifle, like this. This is a Kel-Tec SU-16B. Forgot to bring down the 30-round magazine with me, but as you can see, it's a pretty handy deal because it's got the little 10-rounders to fit right in the buttstock like that. So check that out. semi-automatic is fast. You're going to pull the trigger so you get the bunch of coyotes or wolves ganging up on you, you know, you can take care of the situation, you know, that way, and we can get it done. Hopefully survive. I'm oftentimes asked too, what kind of load should you use for something like that? Well, these are 223, pretty close to 556, pretty much the sporting version of that. What would be VMAX bullets, but as you can see, I talked about this in my last video, that Hornady got creative, and somebody got a sense of humor, and they made these Zombie Max, package them up like that, put a green tip on them, just in case for the zombie apocalypse. And I already commented on that ammo, but I have been told though that these or the regular VMAX bullets will also work if you get down south in the backwoods, like in Kentucky or Tennessee down there, and you got some ravenous, deranged, one-tooth hillbillies, you know, ganging up on you. I'm told that they are effective against that as well. You know, you get out in the wilderness down there, and it's not a good situation because, you know, pretty soon you look off in the distance and there's one-toothed guy playing the banjo, and the other dude sitting next to him on a log is queuing up his crossbow, and that's never a good situation. Let's see how much time we got left on the camera here. I could just about hit most of my talking points here with this nonsense. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of that deal situation. Anyway, we don't want any ice skaters out here in the pond. That won't be a good situation. You know, you got to worry about cold weather, hypothermia. Oh yeah, white Christmas. That's what I was going to talk about. Whether or not we're going to have a white Christmas. Well, right here in northern Grant County, I'd say pretty good bet, but it's going to get up close to 40 today, so you can still lose out on the deal. If you're south of Lancaster, they don't got much snow there at all, so you're pretty well fucked on a white Christmas. So you better hope that Santa's got some good rudders on that sleigh that are slide really good on grass. But anyway, I think we might just about be ready to sign off here. I mean, I'm sure there's something I missed, but that ought to just about cover it. But anyway, just panning around here, and as you can see, and kind of a wintry scene out there, by God. It certainly is. There was something else I was going to tell you guys, but I don't know what the fuck it was. I'm starting to develop Alzheimer's in my old age. Yeah, my middle age, actually. But yeah, I just hope I don't end up with some of them older people I know, you know, in a damn nursing home someday. I've said that 100 times before, that when I get up there in age, I just want to tip over backwards. It'll probably happen at the Knights of Columbus function, and there'll probably be about 3 folding chairs on top of myself. I'll probably take out the head table when it happens. I'm just hoping that it's among adults when it happens, and that I don't go over backwards, like when at a Christmas party when Santa Claus is there handing out candy to the kids, you know, won't want to upset the children, but you know, but anyway, the dude hopes that he never ends up in a nursing home, that's for sure. We're just going to call that a fucking wrap. I'm sure I forgot something, but then again, it's fucking a little bit chilly out here this morning, so, you know, Zeke might have some hypothermia going on himself.